I'm Lizzie Arbogast with the Alexander City Outlook, and I'm here with Scott Hardy. Once again, we're breaking down games to watch this year. This is the third of our 5-part series, and now we're going to discuss Horseshoe Bend. First of all, their first game is going to be Lynette. And it was a little of a controversy last year. What do you expect from this game?
Well, this is a team that they have not beaten since 2010, so obviously there's some excitement level and some anticipation to gain a victory there. But after last year's altercation, obviously there's going to be some hyped up individuals within the community and on the football field. So it'll be interesting to see how both teams interact with each other during Friday's game.
It's also their first home game of the season, so it'll be kind of the first look at Josh Averett, new head coach, and what he's going to bring to the table. Next game to watch will be against Reeltown. This is an all-local matchup. I think it should be a pretty even-keeled game from everything that I've learned about these two teams. Do you think Horseshoe Bend can get their first victory?
Man, if you look at a team, if you look in the dictionary and look up owned, that would be what the Generals are when you speak about the Rebels, 0-15 in their matchups.
They were so close last year, though.
They were, and that's the thing about Horseshoe Bend. It's been a continuous trend over the last couple of years. They've been in a lot of games, and their record hasn't necessarily been indicative of how successful they really are as a team. But again, I could see this being a matchup where the quarterback really gets into some play there. So I look and anticipate this being a great matchup for the Generals.
I think Horseshoe Bend's going to get them this year. That's my prediction.
There you go.
All right, and lastly, we'll have Holtville.
Hopeful. I'm trying to get you some southern vernacular here, but again, this really is summed up in 2 words: Jason Franklin.
Yeah.
And obviously, this former coach for the Horseshoe Bend Generals taking over for a former assistant at Benjamin Russell, Hunter Adams, at Hopeful after he resigned last year. So, as you alluded to in your preview of the games to watch, he is very experienced in bringing teams back 0-10 in 2015, then bring them to a playoff berth, the Generals that is, and during last year's 6-4 run. So, very anticipated matchup between these two teams.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good season for the Generals. They have a bunch of seniors returning, 17 returning seniors, new head coach, so I'm excited for it.
Absolutely. Again, as you mentioned, first playoff berth since 2012, and if they do what they're supposed to do again this year, I think you'll see a repeat of last year.
All right, stick with us next week. We'll have Central Coosa.